I'm recording now. Okay, so I can send the recorded version to everybody who has attended and who has given the email ID. This is all about Germany, which is of free. How much free it is, we will come to know very soon. Okay, so the cost and all will come to know about it. You cannot work after MBBS, Mr. Karan Arora, and I would request everybody that they do not ask me questions, or let me put it this way, you can go on asking me questions, but I won't answer them in the beginning. It's a very short presentation. 20 minutes is all I will need, and all rest of the story will be on questions. I will answer all your questions because I know there are going to be more questions than I can put it on the presentation. So it's a very short, just 10 slides and we are over. You can continue to put in all your questions and I'll answer them at the end. Okay. So this is, you can see this is like kind of how many years? 600 years old university. But if you go in, even today, you'll not find a small, ultra hygienic. They are crazy. These Germans are crazy about the cleanliness. Okay. And they are, cleanliness is there everywhere. Even after 600, they are like new university just built, something like that you can see. Okay, so basic first challenge, the first challenge, the language level. Challenge number one, everything will be in German. You have to think like a German, you have to behave like a German, you have to talk as if you are a German person. Okay, culturally you have to get inclined towards German. So I hope you understand basically this, you can be accepted in their society only if you have understood their way of thinking, living, talking. Otherwise you will not get any place. Okay, I hope you understand now. So let's say the first thing that they expect you to do is to master the language. Without that you cannot do anything. Even engineering ho या medicine ho, you have to do the language part. Okay, I am getting a call from the bank saying that they want to also participate for giving you a presentation for the education loan, but I think I will not be able to do that now. But anybody who wants education loan for this program, that's also available fully, 100%. So money is not the criteria, admission is not a problem. Your decision is required to be done in time. That's the only challenge that you need to do after understanding the roadmap and the pathway. Okay, I hope you understand now. So टेंशन छोड़ दो नीट का, कम मिला ज्यादा मिला छोड़ दो, वो हो गया. Let's take it forward now. Maybe something better, some better options are available. Okay, ये जो पार्ट है ये पहला बेसिक लेवल है. ये फाउंडेशन ऑफ द जर्मन लैंग्वेज सिखाते हैं और ये फर्स्ट स्टेप टूवर्ड्स एक्चुअल लैंग्वेज होता है. A1 एंड A2 लेवल जो है वो इसमें इंग्लिश में सिखाते हैं क्योंकि अभी तक आपको जर्मनी में जर्मन लैंग्वेज अभी तक नहीं समझा है. करेक्ट. सो A1 एंड A2 लेवल you are going to do in India before you actually depart from here. The German consulate is going to check the level of German language that you have learned before leaving from here. Okay, this will take around 4 to 5 months. There are intensive courses, there are MOKSH provided online courses, so you can choose any one. If there are classes like what do you say, that Max Muller, correct, in your city. If you are in a bigger city, you can definitely go for such a course in Max Muller. Suppose somebody is from Orissa or some place where Max Muller is not there, we have online coaching for them, or some rural area, because Max Muller is available only in the bigger cities. Mumbai, Delhi, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Kolkata, something like that. Okay. So that's the problem. So when you don't have class Max Muller, we can support you with that. Don't worry about it. But first A1 and A2 has to be cleared before even anything has to happen, before your departure. So while you are preparing for A1 and A2, it takes a long time for us to get your admission letters. Process it. There are a lot of other processes like opening the blocked account, and visa takes six weeks to 8 weeks. Okay. So overall, if you see, this will take 4 to 5 months to learn, and similarly the process will take 4 to 5 months. So by the time you finish this level, you will be appearing for the or for the visa interview. Okay, but this has to be done completed in India. The consulate accepts A1, but we always tell you prepare for A2 so that you don't get rejected. The rule is A1 is equal, acceptable, there is no problem. But do not find shortcut. 1.5 महीना 2 महीना मेहनत करके जाओ, वीजा का रिजेक्शन नहीं होगा. This I am telling you out of experience, because we have many students in Germany. We have our office in Düsseldorf. Okay, that was the reason I had gone there last month, this month actually, 15 days back. Okay, so all I can tell you is learn A1 and A2 in India. Okay, we will get you 2 admission letters after that. I'll explain you that later. Okay, once you reach Germany, this part of the language course is mandatory before you can enter into the bachelor program. So this takes another 5 to 6 months. So the journey starts from here within Germany. This is what you are going to do before leaving India. I hope it's very clear to all of you. Correct? Is it clear? So this is India. This starts in Germany. Unless and until you complete your B2, you cannot get to the next level. Okay. Now we will understand what is the next level. How does it happen for the MBBS? Okay. Mohit, we will know the whole program, then you assume things. I would like you to don't give a thought that कैसा होगा, अगले साल होगा, ये साल होगा, कभी होगा, अभी छोड़ दो. हो सकता है बहुत लंबा हो, बट आपको प्रोग्राम जानना पड़ेगा पहले. जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड द प्रोग्राम कामली. ये लैंग्वेज आप बैचलर, ड्यूरिंग योर बैचलर यू कैन लर्न दिस लैंग्वेज. Yeah, take it easy. Nobody can stop you from becoming a doctor, I can guarantee you. If your mind is clear and on how to choose the university, everybody can become a doctor. जितना गवर्नमेंट का सीट है उतना ही इंडिया के बाहर का सीट है. 25,000 लोग जाने ही वाले हैं इस साल भी. Yeah. So let's focus here. India, start point in Germany during bachelor. You are going to talk like a German. This is enough. And however, if you are keen, you can even master it up to this. No problem. This is enough to become a doctor in Germany. This is end point to become a doctor, but most of the people do it up to C2, right up to C2. Okay. There is additional medical terminology which is added at this 2 level. So it becomes TELC B2 and TELC C1. Okay. So medical terminologies have to be added here. That's additional learning that you need to do. Let me move to the next slide. I hope the language challenge is understood very clear to you. बहुत बड़ा challenge नहीं है, ठीक है ना? लोग तो नीट रिपीट कर रहे हैं, 1 साल की कहाँ बात कर रहे था कोई. Okay, let's move forward. The biggest problem. This is challenge number 2. Yeah, Ipsita Das. You will know about we will talk about the medical PG and the same, it will flow further. You will, if you understand MBBS, even Karan, if you will understand MBBS clearly, you will understand the PG challenges very clearly. Yeah, no problem. So because I can't conduct a separate webinar, we really don't out of time. So we have done it for both of you together, even the doctors and the students who are in 12th level, and you will understand it thoroughly. Important points for both the kind of students is very clearly mentioned. As far as the MBBS is concerned, you can go through MCI approved list, which we will go through right away. There are only 3 universities. Challenge number 2, you do not have any guarantee that you will get into these universities. So Germany should be a destination only for those students who can think that sir वापस ही नहीं आना है, मेरे को वहीं पे सेटल हो जाना है, क्योंकि एक बार जाओगे तो वैसे ही वापस नहीं आने वाले हो. बट सोच यहाँ की है, सोचना आपको जाने के पहले है. आप करोगे वही, कोई वापस नहीं आता. जो सैलरीज मिलती है, जो एनवायरनमेंट मिलता है, जो आपका इट्स वेरी motivating to work, learning is tremendous. I hope you understand. फार्मास्यूटिकल और हेल्थ केयर में आपको you will not get better option. Okay. आज मेडिकल इक्विपमेंट्स जो हैं, जो पूरे दुनिया में जो प्रमोटेड हैं, सबसे ज्यादा जो बिकता है वो है सीमेंस, दैट इज अ जर्मन. बिकॉज दे हेल्थ इक्विपमेंट्स बोलो, फार्मेसी बोलो, सबसे बड़ी कंपनी सिर्फ जर्मन है. रिसर्च बोलो, सभी कंपनीज मैक्सिमम रिसर्च इज बाय जर्मन. ओके. इनोवेशंस बोलो, इनफैक्ट आप कभी गूगल पे टाइप करो लैंड ऑफ इनोवेशन, आपको जर्मनी का लोगो दिखेगा वहां पे. सो दैट्स द प्लेस फॉर द पीपल हु वांट टू be in medicine, be in pharma, be in the medical equipments. There is nothing better than Germany. But to get into it, there are many challenges which we are trying to understand at this moment, so that tomorrow you go there and you वहां जाके सरप्राइज नहीं मिलनी चाहिए कि सर आपने तो बोला था मिल जाएगा, पर ऐसा नहीं होता है, वैसा नहीं होता है. वी डोंट वांट दैट. ओके. सो दिस करण जी, आप पता है आप मेडिकल पीजी के लिए हो, तो ये एमबीबीएस की अप्रूव्ड यूनिवर्सिटी है. पीजी का तो लिस्ट ही अलग है. दिस इज फॉर एमबीबीएस, विच दे कॉल इट एमडी ओवर देयर. यूरोप में उसको एमडी बोलते हैं, ठीक है ना. या दिस इज फॉर एमबीबीएस. मेडिकल पीजी का सेक्शन आएगा करण. लेट्स गो स्लो ऑन दिस, ओके. अदरवाइज कुछ नहीं समझोगे आप. या दिस इज ओनली फॉर एमबीबीएस, नॉट फॉर पीजी. जो एमडी और एमएस का है वो लिस्ट अलग है. आप mci.india.org पे 3rd शेड्यूल पे चेक कर लो. बहुत कम यूनिवर्सिटी का एमडी अलाउड है. तो वही मैं कभी भी बोलता हूं कोई भी डॉक्टर को कि फॉर गॉड सेक डू नॉट गो टू जर्मनी थिंकिंग दैट I will come back to India with a valid degree for sure, so I put in my money and time and efforts over there. It's not that. Because just 1 second, I'm getting a call from a doctor from Germany. Just 1 second, please. Dr. Arun, there is a live webinar going on, so I'll have to wait for 2 hours before we can talk. Exactly at 9:30 we speak to each other. Okay? Yeah. So this is what happens. हाँ करण, दोनों भी मिल जाएगा, तो शांति से सुनते रहो बस। आप इतना करो मेरे मेहरबानी कि भाई सिर्फ सुनते रहो आप। क्वेश्चंस आंसर्स मैं लास्ट में करता हूँ, ठीक है? आप जैसे ही बोलते हो मेरा ध्यान जाता है, फाइंड इट अ ड्यूटी टू आंसर यू, सो उसमें फ्लो खत्म हो जाता है। आप पहले जानकारी ले लो, सवाल बाद में। बिना जाने भी सवाल कैसे उठते हैं आपके मन में, वो मुझे आज तक नहीं समझ में आया। जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड द program and then ask me questions. They will be much more relevant and that will help you to take a decision. Without knowing, yeah, we have questions. In fact, curious आदमी अच्छा डॉक्टर बनता है संदीप जी। Without curiosity, but सिर्फ let me at least speak peacefully. It's a very short and very clear, crisp presentation, unlike others. Okay, we are focusing on only one country, so it will be very easy for you to understand. Okay, so the MBBS के लिए 3 यूनिवर्सिटी है। आप MBBS छोड़ के इंडिया आ सकते हो, तो आप फिर भी आप इसमें इंडिया के अंदर MCA स्क्रीनिंग टेस्ट देके आप प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो, कोई आने वाला नहीं है, अभी से बता रहा हूं मैं, ठीक है? So this is the challenge number 2. Challenge number 1 was the language, long program, because अभी आप समझोगे प्रोग्राम कितना लंबा है। फ्री है बट लंबा है, ये है प्रोग्राम आपका। This is June. You start learning your A1 A2 levels. In whichever city you are, you can learn it, no problem on that. Okay, the moment you complete this, by that time your entire process will be over as far as going to Germany is concerned. Okay, as I told you, the next level will be B1 and B2 in Germany. I have switched off my mobile now, otherwise it will keep on ringing. ये 6 महीना गया यहाँ पे। उसके बाद में आपको एक फाउंडेशन कोर्स होता है। अब ध्यान रखना, अभी आप समझ लो पूरा प्रोग्राम। This is in Germany, it's called student college. It's like junior college or whatever we may call it. Okay, it's every month. A1 A2 you can learn every day, every month. There are batches continuously. We have one-to-one courses, okay, online, so you can ask for it. When somebody registered, they have a choice of getting the free A1 and A2 courses from us online. They can use it as a brushing courses, or they can use it as the main course. That's their choice. So only 2 or 3 or 5 students will be there with you, and the teach how I am talking to you, that's how the teacher will present the courses to you, exactly the same way. Okay. Germany works on 10+3 like US. तो एक साल कहाँ करोगे आप? आपने तो अभी 10+2 किया हुआ है, ये करना पड़ेगा। अगर somebody has done BSc फर्स्ट ईयर सेकेंड ईयर में है, तो उसकी क्रेडिट ट्रांसफर हो जाती है फाउंडेशन कोर्स की, तो उसको एक साल बच जाता है। कई लोग अभी इंडिया में ये सब धीरे धीरे समझ रहे हैं, और वो जब रजिस्टर होते हैं तो सर मैं B1 B2 भी इंडिया में कर लेता हूँ, और मैं BSc का एक साल कर लेता हूँ, तो मैं बच गया यहाँ से। दिस इज वन ऑप्शन. Many students just do not want to waste 1 year or 1.5 year. Foundation is 1 year, remember. Okay, पैसा भी बचेगा, लिविंग कॉस्ट बचेगी, लैंग्वेज सीख लोगे, BSc का एक साल जाएगा, बट आपकी मर्जी है, यू कैन गो ओवर देयर, इट्स योर चॉइस. This whole program I am explaining you from the perspective of a public program, which is absolutely free, not from the private program. Private program, this whole thing will happen in 1 year. But that is going to be paid program. So you start right from the beginning, and 1 year में वो लोग language भी सिखाएंगे, foundation भी सिखाएंगे, क्योंकि language program will be a part of this foundation course. पब्लिक स्कूल में एक बैचलर ऑफ हेल्थ साइंस का एडमिशन लेटर आता है, जिसके वजह से आपको वीजा मिलता है यहाँ से. ओके, एंड दैट लेटर will specify condition that once you have completed up to B2 and once you have completed your foundation year, you are eligible to study bachelor in Germany for free of cost. फ्री मतलब यूनिवर्सिटी पैसा नहीं लेगी. दिस होल थिंग इज फ्री फॉर यू नाउ. देयर इज नथिंग, नो कॉस्ट. आपका जो पैसा जा रहा है ये भी फ्री हो सकता है. उसके लिए एक एग्जाम होती है एफएससी. वो बड़ा बड़ा नाम है, मैंने उसको शॉर्ट फॉर्म कर दिया है. ये स्टूडेंट कॉलेज क्लियर करने के लिए है. तो एफएससी पे टॉप 60% जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनको पब्लिक स्कूल में फ्री में एजुकेशन मिलता है, इवन फाउंडेशन कोर्स. बट बॉटम 40% है, उनको यहीं पे इसी गवर्नमेंट अप्रूव्ड लैंग्वेज स्कूल में जाना पड़ेगा एंड कंप्लीट दैट स्टूडेंट कॉलेज. बट दैट विल बी पेड. रिमेंबर, फ्री. ये थोड़ा सा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है. यू कैन कंटिन्यू टू आस्क मी क्वेश्चंस इफ यू डोंट अंडरस्टैंड. बहुत है, सिंप्लीफाइड करके बता रहा हूं मैं, रिपीट नहीं कर रहा हूं. आई होप यू हैव अंडरस्टूड. यहां तक समझ गए. फाउंडेशन कोर्स फ्री और पेड डिपेंडिंग ऑन द एफएससी एग्जामिनेशन. ओके. बैचलर एंड हेल्थ साइंस में आपको यूनिवर्सिटी में ट्रांसफर किया जाएगा. एमबीबीएस के लिए नहीं जा रहे हो अभी तक. आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड. एमबीबीएस में एंट्री आपको यहां जैसे नीट होता है वहां पे वैसे M1 एग्जाम है. ओके. दिस इज 19 वर्ड सब 19 अल्फाबेट वर्ड है सुमिंदर जी. मुझे भी जर्मन नहीं आती, प्रॉब्लम ये है. और वो वर्ड से कोई फायदा नहीं है, आप भी नहीं समझोगे. तो एग्जाम है, समझ लो एफएससी एग्जाम है. यू कैन कंटिन्यू, यू कैन सर्च इट ऑन गूगल, यू विल नो द फुल फॉर्म. आई कांट इवन स्पीक दैट वर्ड. फेस्टुलस प्रूफुंग is the name. It is not such an easy word to even speak. Okay. अब M1 एग्जाम आप जब यहाँ पे देते हो, ये है काइंड ऑफ नीट वहां का. बट फर्क इतना है कि यहाँ पे 10% ऑफ सीट्स आर रिजर्व्ड एब्सोल्युटली. या रजनीश जी, आई एम सॉरी. So 10% of the seats are absolutely reserved for international medical graduates because of the demand of doctors. They do not have any problem to accept you for the most difficult position such as neurology or cardiology that is considered to be highest level, not like radiology in India or orthopedic in India. I will give you the list of things that you can do as a specialization there, and you have straight entry, no problem if you are capable. Unlike in US, there is a, in US the point is maximum number of students from MOKSH go to US, but they know that मुझे ultimately family medicine, internal medicine, pediatrician or pediatric surgery, these are the normal. 80% of the Indians will become those kind of specialization. But in case of Germany, if you have taken up the challenge of filtration, they are ready to give you any kind of specialization. एक डॉक्टर का, एक आज की तारीख में आपका जो एम होता है, जेम्स आप अपना, कैन यू प्लीज स्विच ऑफ योर ऑडियो प्लीज, थैंक यू. सो जो एम है लाइफ में, दैट इज नॉट टू बिकम अ डॉक्टर, इट इज टू बिकम ईदर अ कार्डियो और सम स्पेशलाइजेशन इन योर माइंड. दैट्स व्हाट एक्चुअली हैज ट्रिगर्ड यू द ड्रीम ऑफ बिकमिंग अ डॉक्टर. So ultimate aim आपका 100% successful if you take up the challenges in Germany. It is possible in it is available in Germany. Demand is there, supply is less, challenges are there, reserved seats are available. If you are very keen and dedicated, they want you over there. Unlike USA where they want but they will not give you what you want. They will give you what they want. So if you read any kind of internet publications for USMLE, you'll always find doctors in US complaining about, the specialization being given to you Americans, even if Indians are better off in case of skills and capabilities and. I hope you understand now. It's very, very clear Germany is a much better option, but it is a very, very bad option because the challenge is that it is there. If you pass over those challenges, you will get what you want. Okay? Last, Emmanuel Rajkumar, can you please keep your audio off, please? Emmanuel, suddenly you have switched on your audio. Please do not do that. You're going to disturb everybody. I'm doing it from my end. Please do not switch on again. So, overall picture is this. This is your NEET number 2 in Germany. The moment you clear, you don't need to go through Bachelor of Health Science. Straight away go for the 2-year MBBS. But university, you do not have in your hand. You can do it in any place of your choice. I mean, you cannot do it at any place of your choice. So MCI approved university, like University of Heidelberg, sir, 600 old, MCI approved, I want it there only. Sorry, I cannot guarantee that. I hope you understand now. Okay? You leave India only if you are ready to be prepared to settle down in Germany. Otherwise, please do not choose this program. Please do not think that you will come back to India. Yeah, it will depend entirely on the merit of M1. The merit of M1 for the local German and the merit of international students is separately mentioned after M1 examination. Okay? There are few students who take these exams in comparison with the number of seats available. Cracking it is not a problem. Just have to qualify and the seat is available, but not guaranteed in those universities. Welcome Akanksha. Late आए but आ गए अच्छा है. So there is no guarantee of your choice of university. Wherever you get, take it and go for this 4-year program of MBBS. Leave this. So this part is required for 2 reasons. When you enter Germany and complete your foundation, you are not sure whether you will get crack M1 or not. So you must have a backup as a non-clinical subject. Second, in order to get the student visa in Germany, only the language letter is not enough, lot of rejections. So if you have a government university providing you the letter, that guarantees you, almost guarantees you the, the visa. Visa is not such an easy task, okay? So this is not of importance. Don't even look at it. We are using the system to ensure that you enter into Germany. We are using the system because you are in the similar program, so you have time to prepare for M1. We can place you because in private colleges, there is a M1 coaching available. So when you get into the private, the first year will include language, foundation, and coaching for M1. When you get into the government, we will give you, our office in Germany will give you the M1 preparation course. But coaching is not available from our office in Germany. So you'll have to do it on your own and appear. But believe me, if you are a bio-oriented person, if you have command over the language, because everything is in German, I'm repeating this. Whole thing is in German. This is in German. Foundation is in German. You are learning German language. Right from tomorrow, if somebody registered, they'll start learning German. So it's a different course altogether. Once you are in MBBS in the reserved seat, your journey starts. So let's say before starting your journey, how much time do you actually spend? This is not you are wasting, because even if you go to any other country, you are going to wait till September, and that is good enough for you to, September, October. So that is good enough a time for you to learn A1, A2. So you are not wasting that time. This is in a government program. This is 6 months. This is 1 year. Okay, and let's say 6 months more for preparing and appearing for M1 examination. 2 साल आपके M1 एग्जामिनेशन तक चले जाएंगे, फिर आप नीट 2 दोगे, पकड़ लो आप, और यहां से आप MBBS में जाओगे. दिस इज द चैलेंज विच नोबडी लाइक्स टू टेक, बट एवरी डे वी हैव 50 कॉल्स और आस्किंग ओनली फॉर MBBS इन जर्मनी. सर फ्री में कैसा होता है? फ्री में ये है, फ्री में ये है, फ्री में ये है, ये भी फ्री में है अगर FSC एग्जाम आपने दे दिया. यहां पे आप FSC एग्जाम दोगे. मैं लिखना भूल गया हूं. ठीक है, इंग्लिश में भी हो सकता है, बट इट विल बी अ पेड प्रोग्राम. यस, प्राइवेट कॉलेजेस विल, यू विल हैव फैंटास्टिक अपॉर्चुनिटीज. बट आप कहां से भी करो, कहां से भी करो, आप एक चीज ध्यान रखो, आपका टाइम जाने वाला है. Are you ready to spend so much of time before getting into MBBS? That is the question. अनुष्का, आप अपना ऑडियो बंद कर दो प्लीज. You have just entered into the seminar. Thank you. I hope the program is getting clear, the challenges are getting clear. अब ये जो है, अच्छा, अमन मिश्रा जी पूछ रहे हैं M1 के बिना MBBS नहीं मिलेगा. सर आप ऐसे बात कर रहे हो, एग्जाम के, नीट के बिना आपको एडमिशन मिल जाएगा इंडिया में. आई एम टेलिंग यू, दिस इज नॉट. Sandeep ji, I think we are talking the same language right now. So I think this is clear. M2 is for the people just to qualify for the internship. It is not a competitive examination. It is just a qualifying examination which everybody clears. It's not a problem. Almost 96% people, just like USMLE step 2. It is not. By that time you have got fantastic German, skills and everything. This is not a problem at all. Okay. M3 is an examination. It is called Kenntnisprüfung. Kenntnisprüfung is an examination for you to go into the qualifying for the PG. You may take this, you may not take this at this stage. I will explain you why. It's your choice. You can always take any time. You can always. So there is something like an internship or observership here, which is this 2 years. Okay. After that, there is a stage of assistant doctor for people who want to do that, and most of the people prefer that, doing that. And after that, the M3 comes into the picture. But as a process, I have mentioned very clearly that you are eligible to appear for M3 and go for the residency, which is a paid residency. पैसे की जरूरत नहीं है. Skill, knowledge, language, or clarity on system. These are the things which are required to start your journey. I hope it's absolutely clear with all of you. Do I need to repeat anything on this particular slide? Somebody can, yeah, fine, Satvik. Thank you. So thank you. So I'll move forward from here. Yeah, FSC is a examination over here before you decide on the foundation. Okay. First plus Prüfung is based on 11th, 12th. It is based on 11th and 12th. Okay. It is based on 11th and 12th. And as I told you, there are two options because the seats are getting full. Earlier, 4 years back, everything was free. More and more students started coming in. Gagan, you can always dial 9699 360 370. You can always approach MOKSH on this. But now, over the last 4 years, the free seats are getting over, so they have come out with a merit. Paid seats are also available in the same place where the language will be taught. If you get the free seat, you are in the same university of Bachelor in Health Science, wherever you do. So this is something which you will do free or paid depending on your merit of FSC. I hope it's very clear. I think I have been very clear on this. Correct? Answered? Acha, okay. Do you want me to answer right now? I will pay what is the total cost equivalent. Acha. So, okay, I'll answer everything at the end, if that is fine with all of you. Okay, because there is something more that you need to understand. It's a German exam, yeah. It's not a German language course. No, 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 no. Nisha. FSC is taken up in German language, okay? And that's why you are going to give it after B2 minimum, okay? And language test is a separate case. Mr. Yash, keep your audio off, please. Language test is a separate test. That is a common, ultimately you have test def. Okay, so it is the course is in German language. The language is taught separately, but this is a entry point for foundation. The exam is taken in German language, not about German language. The foundation course is taught in German language. This is taught in German language. This is taught in German language. So your language has to be perfected before even you can enter. So they will have two examinations for the foundation. One is they will test the B1 and B2, which is a standard language test, and you get the GOETHE certificates. Then you have foundation course, as I told you, which you can take free or, depending on your FSC results. And then your M1, M2, M3 for the actual medical comes. I think it's been pretty clear from the first, right from the beginning. There are exams, there are filtrations, there are good parts, there are problems. Those, Radhe Shyam, अपना ऑडियो बंद कर दो सर जी. Thank you. I hope it's clear to all of us. So this is how the roadmap happens. I have told you how you can achieve your target, but this is how the roadmap happens in reality. Okay, degree up to MBBS, license from the council, language learning completion and the examinations. The moment, why I have written it separately, language has to be before, okay, but this is about after, because there are two examinations once you complete MBBS. Okay, there is a temporary license that you get from the council, German Medical Council. There is a temporary license. The permanent license and the registration happens after PG, after you give your Cantonese Profung. That's the M3. So there are steps, quite complicated. Language learning examination right up to C1, it's called test def, has to be completed. This is one certificate which you need to get your move towards permanent license. Second is the certificate passing of Cantonese Profung, that is M3. These are the two certificates you need, then you get your permanent license. But people do not wait till they get the permanent license. They start working as an assistant doctor. It's a tedious journey. So you did your observership or internship as in the program of MBBS. You start working, you get your work permit from the hospital, that is through interview. You are passed in one of the hospitals, they will test your language skills, they'll test your clinical, they will first offer you 1 month, 3 months observership additionally. So you've done that, you have impressed upon the doctors that you can work, they will offer you a job. Once they offer a job, you can apply. Our office in Düsseldorf will apply for work permit. You have to go to the department, we will take care of all documentations. Our office will not run for you. The office is being run by a Indian lady which is old and a German by passport. Okay, she's 60 plus and she takes care of all our requirements over there in the office. So she can prepare, liaise, do all the licensing work, be responsible, complete the work, hand over the documents. You have to go to the department and submit to get the work permit. Once you get the work permit, in order to get the work permit, remember you have to come back to India, because what has happened is you have gone once on student visa and now you are applying for a work permit. So from here, your student visa is over and now work permit has come. So before this, you have to visit India, go to the consulate and apply for work permit. Once they give you, you can start working in the same hospital as assistant doctor. You start earning around 2,300 euros. That's the average, very small but good enough. 1.5-2 लाख रुपया without permanent registration आप कमाना चालू करोगे. So what happens in Germany is, unlike other countries, you are allowed to work as an assistant doctor under some supervision of a registered doctor, and that experience will lead you to pass through M3. We have a coaching class in Cologne for Cantonese Prüfung, that is M3. They will teach you and you pass and you get your permanent. This service is called approbation. If you type approbation, A-double-P, okay? Approbation services is given by our office in Düsseldorf, and you are practically entering into residency. I hope you understand now. Residency is full earning, good amount of money that you start earning. Assistant doctor is a midway. You are a doctor, but you cannot practice independently. So you start earning, getting the experience and start giving your services, get used to the systems, and you pass your, this helps you to pass your M3. आप समझ गए? जैसे इंडिया में एक डॉक्टर ऑफिशियली काम कर सकता है, वहां पे भी ऑफिशियली काम कर सकता है एमबीबीएस की तरह, बट इंडिपेंडेंटली काम नहीं कर सकता. ही हैज टू वर्क अंडर समबडी. This, if you reach here, this is guaranteed. Everybody passes Cantonese Prüfung after certain. So your mentor will say, now you appear for Cantonese Prüfung. No problem. You just appear and get your approbation done and you will get the license. Okay? So ये जो है, ये आपका रोड मैप है पूरा. चैलेंजेस मैंने पहले बताया आपको. ये बहुत शॉर्ट एंड स्वीट में समझाया गया है, बट सवाल आपके ज़्यादा होंगे तो आपको सेकेंड ऑल्टरनेटिव मोड, विच आई प्रेफर मोर फॉर जर्मनी, wherein most of the Indian doctors are being placed right now. Okay? Indian doctors या एशिया में से, इंडिया से, दूसरे चाइना से, यूरोप से, सारे डॉक्टर्स they avoid M1 and M2 of the MBBS level. They directly appear for M3. So they first get the observership, then work. So Indian doctor क्या करता है? Karan, this was your question. Indian doctor क्या करता है? यहाँ से शुरू करता है अपना काम. That's it. He has a license from Indian Council or Russian Council or Chinese Council, whatever you have got a license की जरूरत है. अगर आपने यूरोप, समझो रशिया में किया MBBS, आप इंडिया में आए, MCI पास नहीं हुआ, you cannot do MD in Germany. We don't need degree, we need a license to practice. एक रजिस्ट्रेशन नंबर काउंसिल देता है, वो चाहिए. उसके बिना आप MD नहीं कर पाओगे. आप रेसिडेंसी करने लायक ही नहीं रहोगे, आप यहीं पे रहोगे. यू कैन नेवर डू रेसिडेंसी. ये कर सकते हो जर्मनी में, बट रेसिडेंसी इज नॉट अलाउड. यू वोंट गेट इनटू पीजी. यू विल नॉट बी अलाउड टू इवन अपीयर फॉर M3 without a license to practice. I hope you understood now. Is it clear, everybody? मोहित, जर्मनी की बात में MCI स्क्रीनिंग टेस्ट कहां से आ गया यार? MCI अनलिमिटेड अटेम्प्ट्स हैं, चिंता मत करो. आप या तो पहली बार में पास हो जाओगे या तो 5वीं बार में भी पास नहीं होने वाले. पहली बार इसलिए पास होगे क्योंकि जब MBBS कर रहे थे तभी आपने MCI स्क्रीनिंग टेस्ट कोचिंग ली है, आपने कंटिन्यूअसली प्रिपेयर किया है. 5वीं बार में इसलिए नहीं करोगे क्योंकि आप क्रैश कोर्स के ऊपर डिपेंड थे. 6 साल आराम से पढ़ाई की है, इंडिया में आए, क्रैश कोर्स 3 महीना किया, नहीं पास हो पाए. सो इट इज योर चॉइस. यू वांट टू पास, स्टार्ट फ्रॉम day 1. ओके? हाँ, अभी मेरे को सवाल सही आ रहे हैं. I hope this is clear. This whole thing is clear now. Any questions? Any questions on this? Okay. Ipshita, thank you. तो इस ये भी इसी से कनेक्टेड है. आई थिंक नाउ यू आर एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड वेरी क्लियरली. ऑब्जर्वरशिप से आगे आप इन कहाँ भी करो तो मेरा जो प्रेफर्ड जो प्रोग्राम रहेगा वो मैं आपको जब आप MBBS इन एशिया ईस्ट यूरोप करते हो मुझे प्रॉब्लम नहीं. मुझे आई नीड अ गारंटी ऑफ एडमिशन इन एन MCI अप्रूव्ड यूनिवर्सिटी. दैट इज माय वे ऑफ थिंकिंग. मैं अपने आप को रिस्क में नहीं डाल सकता कि कहाँ M1 फेल हो गया तो कहाँ M2 नहीं निकला तो. I hope you understand. So ideal way would be while you are doing here, we will prepare you for the German language. And then I can put you through the same program starting from here. अगर आप MCI पास नहीं हुए तो आप यहीं पे अटकोगे. अगर आप MCI पास हो गए, अगर प्रिपरेशन पहले दिन से किया तो आप यहाँ पे प्रैक्टिस करोगे. चॉइस आपकी है. सो मैं सेफ रूट लिखूंगा. मेरे को ऐसा चाहिए कि मैं ये वाला रूट में जो चैलेंजेस हैं उसमें ना बैठूं. मैं यहाँ तक का प्रोग्राम खत्म करके फिर M3 के लिए टेंशन लूं. मैं दैट इज अ बेटर वे. बट क्योंकि ये फ्री है बॉस, फ्री नहीं होता कुछ भी चीज. आपका लिविंग कॉस्ट जर्मनी के अंदर साल का 4.5-5 लाख रुपया तो मिनिमम लिख के रखो आप. Everybody can hear me? Aman Mishra is not able to hear me. Yeah, okay, thank you. So बेसिकली लिविंग कॉस्ट लगती है. फायदा ये है कि 20 आवर्स आपको वर्किंग पार्ट टाइम में काम करना पड़ेगा तो आप कमा लोगे. इनफ ऑफ पार्ट टाइम वर्क इज देयर इन रेस्टोरेंट्स, कैफेज. रिस्पेक्टेबल काम नहीं है बट आप कर लोगे क्योंकि घर से 5 लाख रुपया नहीं मंगाना है जब आप MBBS कर रहे हो. तो इससे बेटर है कि आप एक लोन ले लो. आपके पास पैसा कम है, नो प्रॉब्लम. आप अच्छे यूनिवर्सिटी MCI पासिंग रेशियो हाई है वो वाला ले लो. एंश्योर दैट MBBS का डिग्री तो मेरा रिस्क में नहीं है. क्योंकि PG तो आप जर्मनी में फिर भी कर सकते हो. दैट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ आवर प्रोग्राम. MBBS इन चाइना प्लस PG इन जर्मनी, नो प्रॉब्लम. विल गारंटी यू 9 years. I hope you are able to understand now. Clear? However, if somebody is adamant कि नहीं सर मैं बहुत चैलेंजिंग आदमी हूं, मेरे को पता है मैं कर लूंगा क्लियर. 30-35 लाख रुपया है. MBBS ले लो जो टॉप MCI अप्रूव्ड यूनिवर्सिटी है. MCI पासिंग जिसका हाईएस्ट है. MCI ले लो 15-20 लाख में कर दो. आपका पूरा रहना खाना पीना, जर्मन लैंग्वेज सीखना, ऑब्जर्वरशिप करना, सब कुछ 10-15 लाख में खत्म हो जाएगा. लाइसेंस लेके आना, सब कुछ मिल जाएगा. ड्यूरिंग योर PG कमाना चालू हो जाएंगे. इट कैन बी अनदर वे टू लुक एट MBBS. जब आप सिर्फ जर्मनी में करना चाहते हो और PG भी करना जर्मनी में तो भी उतना ही कॉस्ट आएगा, ज्यादा नहीं आएगा. पर उसमें रहना खाना, क्योंकि आपको कॉस्ट क्या आती है लैंग्वेज सीखने की. कॉस्ट आती है अगर FSC नहीं क्रैक किया तो प्राइवेट में जाने की. आप लिविंग कॉस्ट आपको नहीं काम करने देंगे ड्यूरिंग फाउंडेशन. रिमेंबर, आपको पैसा घर का जाएगा, लिविंग कॉस्ट जाएगी. फ्री वाला मिल गया, आपको पढ़ाई नहीं करना, वहां पे पढ़ाई का पैसा नहीं देना है. No, 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 no. 15 lakhs includes your living cost. Let me explain you now. Let me explain you now. 15 lakhs is overall. It includes what? This includes your language learning cost. Correct? This includes your language learning cost. This includes your tickets, visas, MOKSH cost, ये वो सब cost, application money, which are very expensive over there. So all those costs, this includes your accommodation, living, everything cleared right up to foundation course. Everything included in that. आपका शुरुआत ही MBBS में फाउंडेशन के बाद में होता है, तो वो सारा कॉस्ट इंक्लूडेड है इसमें. प्लस फाउंडेशन कोर्स के बाद में आपको जो कोर्स है M1 के क्लियर करने के, देयर आर एग्जामिनेशन कॉस्ट, छोटा छोटा काफी कॉस्ट है, सब मिला के मैं बता रहा हूँ. ओके और M1 का एग्जाम क्लियर कर लिया तो दैट मीन्स यू आर डेफिनेटली इनटू MBBS कोर्स. नाउ MBBS कोर्स फिर फ्री है, बट लिविंग कॉस्ट आपको अपना काम कर करके निकालना पड़ेगा. 4 साल नहीं तो 20 लाख रुपया घुस जाएगा. और फाउंडेशन तक आपका ये इंक्लूडेड है कॉस्ट इसमें, मोर और लेस. MD पाथवे कॉस्ट, ये मैं गवर्नमेंट पब्लिक स्कूल का प्रोग्राम बता रहा हूँ, प्राइवेट का मैं नेक्स्ट वीक लॉन्च करने वाला हूँ इंडिया के अंदर. MD पाथवे कॉस्ट जो है, जो उसमें लैंग्वेज का कंप्लीशन है, या आपका कैंटनीज प्रूफिंग का कोचिंग है, या आपको ऑब्जर्वरशिप ढूंढ के उसके एप्लीकेशन फीस हैं, या आपके it needs a person to work hard to get you the observership, then you have to give almost 7-8 thousand euros for getting the permanent licensing completed. Then you have to give money for the work permit over there, and finally जब आप PG करते हो तो आपको ब्लू कार्ड मिलता है, क्योंकि वो कार्ड आपको सारे यूरोप में 3 साल काम किया, और PG तो 3 साल से मिनिमम है, मिनिमम 3 साल का है. तो आप समझ सकते हो कि आप यू विल बी होल्डिंग, वी हैव टू अप्लाई फॉर ब्लू कार्ड फॉर यू इन योर फेडरल वेयर यू आर सिलेक्टिंग योर फाइनल डेस्टिनेशन. सो एवरीथिंग पुट टुगेदर आपको 30 लाख का खर्चा होगा, प्रोवाइडेड आप अपना लिविंग कॉस्ट कमा कमा के पार्ट टाइम में 20 घंटा पर वीक कमा के आप खुद ही टेक केयर कर रहे हो. दिस इज एन अप्रोक्सीमेशन ऑफ कॉस्ट इज देयर, बिकॉज एग्जैक्ट आपको वहां पे मिल जाएगा वेबसाइट के ऊपर. आई होप कॉस्ट का क्लैरिटी है. फ्री कुछ नहीं है, प्रोग्राम पूरा फ्री है, फिर भी पैसा लग जाता है. So this is the simple small presentation, unlike every day, which continues till 9:30. I have high fever today, so that's why I have cut down on many things. What I'm going to do is I'm going to answer all your questions now, right from the beginning. Give me a minute's break. You can type as many questions as you want, but please do not continue to ask me questions. One by one I'll answer without interruption. I want you to just listen to my answers. सपना गुप्ता, आप अपना ऑडियो बंद कर देंगे तो अच्छा रहेगा. सपना जी प्लीज अपना ऑडियो बंद रखिए, मैंने यहां से बंद किया है अभी आपका. ओके, थैंक यू. I'm giving you 1 minute. I'll just have some water. Come back. Till that time you can just keep on asking me questions, and then I'll start from the bottom to top. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm back now. So, shall I start answering the questions or you have any more questions? Okay, let's start. Yes, Mr. Vishal, I am starting the answer session now. Okay. Uh, One question from Kalpesh Parikh. After MBBS from country other than Germany, student will need to have MCI license for PG in Germany. Yes, I will tell you now. This is a very interesting question and useful for everybody to hear this. Or license would be required from that country from where the with the MBBS is done. Perfect. Suppose you do MBBS from Russia, you have a choice. You can come back to India, appear for MCI and pass MCI. Second option, in order to get the license from Russia, you have to spend 2 years of internship in within Russia to get the license. So the choice will entirely be with you to actually decide whether you want to, for example, China does not have need you to go through the internship, but Chinese rule is you have to appear for an examination, which is a kind of a licensing examination, just like MCI. Okay, so you have choice of, so 1 year of internship is mandatory when you are there. One additional year of, if you are in East European countries, one additional year of internship will entitle you for the license over there. So there is no problem. You can have a Russian license. It is good enough. There is something called a Bologna process with Russia has already signed with all European Union countries. Their license is acceptable in Germany for any international student. Okay. So you cannot directly use that license over there, but that license allows you to go for the next level, which is observership. But remember, before you enter into Germany, it is advisable for you to learn German language, and that we will teach you online during your MBBS, right up to B2. So you are ready to get a observership, assistant doctor and PG. Simple. M1 and M2 को भूल जाओ. वही डिग्री इंडिया में हम आपको एमसीए स्क्रीनिंग टेस्ट का प्रिपरेशन देंगे. आप डे 1 से प्रिपेयर करोगे, आपको इंडिया का लाइसेंस भी मिलने वाला है. नहीं आना है छोड़ दो. रशिया में 1 साल एक्स्ट्रा करो, लाइसेंस लो, डायरेक्ट जर्मनी में चले जाओ. बोथ द ऑप्शंस. आई थिंक Mr. Parikh, I have given your answer very clearly. Suminder Babbar is asking us, we have to get a license for MD program in Germany even if we have done MBBS in. Sir, there are two types of licenses. One is temporary license. Based on that, you can do only assistant doctor. And there is something called a permanent license, which you can get only after you complete your PG. You cannot get the permanent license before you complete your PG. So, okay. So Cantonese proofing देने M3 देने के बाद में M3 देने के बाद में आपको पीजी रेसिडेंसी करना ही पड़ेगा. वहां का बोर्ड सर्टिफाइड पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन डिग्री मिलता है वहां पे जर्मनी में. Once you have that, that means you can start practicing over there. So that's a permanent license. MBBS license given by China is acceptable. No, you cannot. You cannot. India has a different council, Nisha. India has medical council. Germany has German medical. So they accept certain things. India may not. China, simple rule, appear for MCI screening test and then only you can practice back in India. You cannot. China is something which, no country, like if you, India has its own rules, okay? Whichever part of the world you can go, except for English speaking countries, you have to appear for MCI screening test. Okay? मनोहर अरोरा, इंग्लिश मीडियम MBBS में कैसे कहाँ हो सकता है? नेक्स्ट फ्राइडे बात करेंगे. बहुत महंगा है और 100% आप नहीं जाओगे, लिख के देता हूं. इससे अच्छा यूएस में चले जाओ. So MCI would be better than any other for entering into German PG. Kalpesh ji. MCI screening test is definitely, no, you can see I can't tell you something which you are going to do after 6 years. If you are not able to pass MCI, what is your backup? Your backup is to take a Russian license. Okay. And for that, you will have to have an additional 1 year of internship over there. It's as simple as that. If you study MCI screening test, study for the test for 6 years, you will definitely pass. If you don't study, you will bank on the Russian internship to get your, and then you have to run to German. And now the problem is, remember, German PG will not be valid back in India. Don't forget that point. So slowly and steadily, you have learned German. It's not acceptable in India. You are going to settle down in Germany. So only those people will go for such programs who do not want to come back to India. Okay. What is the percentage one has to secure in M1 for this? Almost everybody gets M1, gets in through M1 because there are more seats and lesser applicants. Because these are 10% seats only for international students, Naresh. Almost everybody passes through. Okay. Next question. Kaam kar we can I don't know. Let me ask another question. How to register for FSC? That my office in Germany will tell you. Fatima Tul. It is easy to find a work in Germany for 20. Yeah, Karan. Easily. They are looking for people. If you see German population trend, it is declining. But their level of money is too much. So they need more and more comfort. So they need all kind of people to serve them. And that's the reason you see there was a lot of influx of people from other Middle East countries like Syria and all. They allowed them to come in because they need people who will work for part-time. Satvik Jain. Okay, question from Satvik. Language training in Germany will take place where? There are any city that you choose, I can place you. It has to be government approved language center. Don't worry about it. What about veg food? Self cook. तैयार food जर्मनी में सर जी आपका बजट डबल हो जाएगा. Germany is a very expensive country. Okay. How many Indian students are there? In every university you will find Indian students. Don't worry about it. What would be the schedule of vacations? Generally July, August. Will someone from MOKSH accompany the students to Germany? No, because we don't need to. We have the entire ecosystem and there are very few students who choose Germany unless we have a batch of 10 I'm not even expecting, because I myself I'm not confident if the student should go through M1 and N2. I always suggest them, if you want to go, you have to be very focused. So travel is the last thing that you should be worried about, because we have somebody who will pick you up from the airport, take you for the accommodation, everything will be pre-booked. Okay, you have your visa, you have your tickets, you have direct flights, like Air India drops from Mumbai, I think Mumbai, Delhi, Frankfurt, direct flights. There's nothing, no need to go through Middle East flights like, Doha and Doha, Frankfurt and all. First timers. Next time you'll travel by there. There is nothing, no, you won't need. How to register? You can call on the number 9699 or we have 200 processing centers across the country. You can just call our person there. A1 and A2 can start anytime you wish. It's highly personalized course. Okay, the teacher comes and just take 2-3 students. That's all. Because more students, the language quality will go down, and everything depends on your language. Even visa depends on your language, because they're not sure, they'll test you because you are going on a student visa. Okay, includes वो आप वहाँ काम करने निकाल सकते हो. मनोहर अरोरा. आशीष कुमार, सर अगर B1 B2 और BSc फर्स्ट ईयर कंप्लीट करके जर्मनी जाएं तो फिर फाउंडेशन करने की जरूरत नहीं है. दैट इज अ स्मार्टर वे टू डू इट आशीष. 100%. Alternative method is what is we have to pay. Yes, the alternative method is you have to pay for Russia, you have to pay for China, and then go to MD for Germany. So both options are open. Then Ipsita, is there any examination like NEET PG in India? Of course. M3 is the Cantonese Prüfung that qualifies you to get the final license. Okay? That's why I told you there is something called assistant doctor under work permit. You can continue to work there and prepare for Cantonese Prüfung M3 examination. So as long as you are there, you are earning, there is no problem, no burden, enjoying your life, preparing for Cantonese Prüfung. We can place you for for the Cantonese Prüfung classes. You are confident. There are 3 attempts only for Cantonese M3 examination, no more. So you will get residency based on your approbation services. Okay, approbation means passing of Cantonese Prüfung and application for the final licensing. Okay, only language test is not enough for residency, Ipsita. Sandeep ji, yeah. For MBBS, 15 lakh is more than enough. This includes even your travel cost. Okay, MOKSH cost, everything, because it's quite cheap. Living cost is the most expensive thing. Okay, otherwise everything. Language course is the only place where you spend. In case you are not able to crack FSC, then maybe 3.5-4 lakh rupees will increase. But most of the Indians work hard to ensure that they are pushed to the free wala foundation course. Secondly, remember that German language is highly based on Sanskrit, and Indians learn German language like very easy. You won't just type on Google, you won't believe this what I'll tell you. 1200 centers are teaching Sanskrit in Germany. And that's because they know if those people who have learned Sanskrit, they'll be able to grasp German language much faster. Rajnish Nagpal, sir, suppose I do MBBS from Russia or China and fail to clear MCI, then can I still do PG? Yes, you can do, but you have to then get the license from that particular country. Remember this. Spend 1 more year of internship in Russia, take your license from there. That's good enough. Or give a clearance test in China. That would be in Chinese language, remember. करण अरोरा, एक बार मैं M2 एग्जाम भी बता दीजिए. M2 एग्जाम कुछ नहीं, क्वालिफाइंग एग्जाम है. वो क्या होता है? कुछ नहीं होता है, थियरी का एग्जाम है. वो प्रैक्टिकल के टाइम पे देते हैं वो, ठीक है ना. और क्या पैकेज होगा? पैकेज वर्ड से मुझे नफरत है यार। एक कौन पूछ रहा है हमसे? मनोहर अरोरा जी। क्योंकि पैकेज कोई चीज नहीं होता। What is the percentage one has to secure in FSC for admission to student college? Student college जो free वाला है वो merit पे जाता है. Top 60% of the students will go free. Bottom 40% of the students will go to the paid one. FSC पे percentage नहीं है, merit है. Where we can find the recorded version of this session? Anushka, you will get the recorded version. I am recording it at this moment, so you'll get it on the email if you have registered for the email. James, MBBS plus in Crimea plus MD in Germany, the total cost would be no more than 35 lakhs, approximately. That includes in and out everything, including the travel cost. Next. Sir, for payment seats, we should write FSC. Yes, payment seats is private and they are preparing you for the FSC to ensure that you get through the top one. So you save in the foundation year, Gagan. Vishal, sir, private universities may B1, B2 and foundation in 1 year. And sir, is it there to avoid HSC and give M1 exam right after foundation? It is to, private universities आपसे पैसा ले रहा है. ओके वो फाउंड अच्छा हाँ एक सेकेंड आई थिंक आई हैव गिवन अ रॉन्ग आंसर टू द अर्लियर वन. एक सेकेंड आई थिंक आई वांट टू गो बैक टू व्हाट आई स्पोक अर्लियर. सर पेमेंट सीट्स वी शुड राइट FSC. In fact, payment seat is for the foundation year, which is along with the language program in 1 year. So there is no question of FSC. They will directly prepare you for M1. Where can we find this? Okay, Anushka, I'll send you the mail. इंग्लिश में MBBS कैसे हो सकता है नहीं बताऊंगा, आज मैं थक गया हूं मैं. We'll talk about it's a very expensive program. Okay, Manohar ji. Gagan, you can apply under the private after the next week once we launch it on the website. Okay. Ipsita, I have given you entire detail after MBBS. So I think you should be clear. Correct? राधे श्याम जी आप अपना ऑडियो बंद कर दो. कौन चालू रखा है? ओके. One question from Vishal. Second route of May, MCI approved universities in Germany, sure? No, sure. There is nothing surety of the universities here. Everything is on your own. It is not a program like China, Russia, Ukraine. Okay? आपको फिल्ट्रेशन के प्रोसेस से जाना ही पड़ेगा. प्राइवेट यूनिवर्सिटीज में B1, B2 and foundation year in 1 year. So there is any way to avoid HSC and give M1 exam? मेरे को I think I have given you that answer, Vishal. Correct? Can we opt alternative without MBBS? I don't understand your question. Sir, okay, what is the next question? Totally how many years to M3? This, if you give your M1 examination in the first year of your health science bachelor, okay, उसके पहले सिर्फ 1.5 साल लगता है approximately. So I am assuming M1 is, you will give it at the end of the second year from departure date. Okay, you would have learned language, you would have finished your foundation, you are ready for the M1 and you are given. Then after giving M1 there are 4 years that you need to study. So 6 years complete. Okay, in between you have given M2 as well, and now you are preparing for the Cantonese Prüfung during your further residency. So that's a qualifying examination. So 6 years is minimum for you to reach the M3 level, which is almost the same as any country like India or Russia or anything. रशिया की MBBS की डिग्री लेके हम PG नहीं कर सकते जर्मनी में. आप कर सकते हो, इतनी बार बोला करण जी. डेफिनेटली, बट लाइसेंस होना चाहिए, सिर्फ डिग्री नहीं. There is a difference. इंग्लिश मीडियम का कोर्स नहीं, आज भूल जाते हैं इसको. Total cost, Rutuja, I explained you absolutely clearly. Chandrakant ji, sir, if one spends 1 year in India for BSc and B1, B2, yes, you will save a lot of money. In fact, that's the best way to do. If you are focused on Germany, you have made up your mind, that's the best way to do. I give me good marks in your normal first class, 60% plus in first year of BSc, and you are in with your. I'll directly put you for the M1 preparation course. Straight. 3 महीना 6 महीना प्रिपेयर करके एग्जाम दे दो, आप घुस जाएगा अंदर MBBS में. आपका सारा पैसा बच जाएगा, वहाँ का लिविंग कॉस्ट का पैसा, वहाँ का लैंग्वेज लर्निंग का पैसा, वहाँ का फाउंडेशन कोर्स अगर पेड करना पड़े उसका पैसा, एग्जामिनेशन का पैसा, FSC का, सब कुछ बच जाएगा. ओके. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Gagan, is MCI the toughest exam? Sorry sir, if you prepare it is not tough, if you don't it is the toughest. Unlimited attempts, Mohit, for examination of MCI. What about learning the language? Payment seats, we should write FSC. I gave you that answer, Gagan. B1 B2 प्राइवेट में फाउंडेशन के साथ में पॉसिबल होगा. नेक्स्ट वीक आपको इन्फॉर्मेशन मिलेगा. I think I have done efficiently answered most of the questions. Rajneesh Nagpal, if they do cover everything in 2 years theory versus 4 years theory, oh, even US is only 4 years, Rajneesh ji. Forget about India. India is pure theory. राधे श्याम, आपको क्या बोलने की जरूरत है यार, मैं हूं ना बैठा हूं ना यहाँ पे बात करने के लिए. आप क्यों ऑडियो बार बार चालू कर रहे हो? सो आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड. 2 years इज थियोरी एंड 2 years इज प्रैक्टिकल. इंडिया में 4.5 साल थियोरी, क्लासरूम में ही डॉक्टर टाइम निकाल, एक इंजेक्शन मारता नहीं है पूरे MBBS खत्म होने तक. ठीक है. तो फर्स्ट इंजेक्शन दैट ही पुट्स. राधे श्याम जी, मैं आपको यहाँ से डिसमिस कर रहा हूँ. आई एम सॉरी टू से दैट, बट आई हैव टू गिव यू अ गुड ट्रीटमेंट. प्लीज आप मत चालू करिए. लास्ट चांस फॉर यू. Chandrakant, if one spends 1 year in India for BSc, yeah, I answered you the same question you have asked me again. Rajneesh Nagpal, like in Philippines, there is an exam after 16 months of education. If they do not qualify, no further education. Correct. Of course, in Germany, there are constantly such exams, Rajneesh. I explained you that, right? I hope by now it's clear to you. Course duration is now clear to you. Fatimatul Tasni, I hope it's clear to you. Course time, everybody is asking for that. My number is given on the screen. Education loan available, no problem. Procedure of loan, talk to the bank. I can give you the number or they can present it to you. All those who are interested, we'll keep a separate webinar for them. We can pay and join in private. Yes, Gagan, मैंने बताया आपको. Rajneesh, there is no practical exposure. If you know, the German education system is based on dual education. Minimum 25% and maximum 50% has to be in the practical area. That's where the German education has, has really become good. Okay, just type the dual education system in Germany. They'll tell you a lot about it. So they don't want you to sit in the class and study. They want you to go to the industry, factory, hospitals, wherever you can actually learn hands-on. Okay. How many total years? Replied already. I think all the questions have been answered by me. Actually, few questions are very good and they must have helped everybody. Few questions are very simple and repeated. Okay, I think I have given all the answers. FSC contains, okay, now still questions parring. Vishal, private university may B1, B2 and foundation year in 1 year. Yes, you are repeating the question. Is there any way to avoid HSC? Oh, HSC? I don't know what is HSC. You already done your HSC. And if you're talking about FSC, there is no other way. This is the private way is the only way. FSC is based on MCQ based majorly. Okay. German PG education, Kalpesh ji, is a paid learn and earn program. You are working in the hospital. Probably you missed that point. I told you you'll be having a work permit. The hospital pays you. You will get everything. Yes, remuneration being paid during PG, which is approximately 3,500 during PG, 2,300 on an average euros per month during assistantship, and during observership you don't get paid anyway. Okay. There's a huge demand, you can make use of it. इंडिया में डॉक्टर 50,000 रुपया कमाता है मैक्सिमम. ओके, आप वहां पे उतना 7 दिन में कमा लोगे. सिंपल से हिसाब है. No, you will not be able to write your exam if you pass from any other than these 3 colleges. So don't think about coming back to India. Correct, you are right. You cannot pass MCI in any case. Okay, because you have learned the entire program in German. And there is no point in coming back to India after that. So you go here if you want to settle. Don't go to Germany and go at the time of MD if you just want to have dual degree like MBBS approved in India, licensed in India, and then medical PG. That's the best. That's the reason I'm always telling that recommended is always different country plus choose MBBS in X country and PG in Germany. That's the best combination. Okay. हाँ जी विशाल, हो जाएगा. आपका सवाल जो है उसका जवाब है हो जाएगा. ऑब्जर्वरशिप में कुछ नहीं है, हैंड्स ऑन. आपको पेशेंट्स को हाथ लगाने नहीं देंगे. दैट इज कॉल्ड ऑब्जर्वरशिप. क्लिनिकल रोटेशन ऐसा होता है कि जहां पे आप डायग्नोस कर रहे हो. ओके. MBBS German valid in India only from 3 universities. PG from Germany not valid in India, Kalpesh ji. Okay, PG is also has a very specific universities. It is mentioned on MCI website in the 3rd schedule. Read that, you'll know. 10% of the universities are only allowed. So don't even take a chance if you want to come back. I think I have given every question, answers to every question that you had asked questions to me. Mr. Chandrakant, you have entered again. So any other question? Let's keep a stop now. बहुत थक गया हूँ यार. Gagan, last question from you, okay? Although from next year Indian students who are studying in India should also write MCI. Okay, let's not start the discussion. It's almost over now. You are right about what you are saying. सभी इंडियन स्टूडेंट्स को भी MCI देना ही पड़ेगा. ठीक है, और वो भी नेक्स्ट एग्जाम करके आ रहा है. दैट हैज बीन अनाउंस्ड बाय द गवर्नमेंट. चाहे इंडियन हो चाहे फॉरेन से करके आए हो, आपको नेक्स्ट एग्जाम देना ही देना है. ओके, थैंक यू आशीष कुमार. For MBBS abroad Monday to Thursday, Rajnish ji. Okay, you can join us back, no problem. Anybody looking for MBBS abroad? Thanks a lot. Thank you, Gagan. Thanks everybody. It's been a good attendees today, and I'm very happy that all of you have understood the program. I could answer all the questions. Believe me. Thank you, Ipsita. Thank you, Satvik. आप बिलीव करोगे, आज मैं ये इतने लोग आप ज्वाइन हुए हो, इतनी इंक्वायरीज आई थी, सबको बोला था. सो मेनी पीपल हैव joined us today. Anushka, Sandeep ji, thanks a lot. I will tell you, I was so ill today. I was about to cancel, then somehow I made it to my office again. मैं बोला यार एक दिन कर लो, खींच लो. So I must thank you for attending it. Otherwise मेरे को वो डिसअपॉइंटमेंट फील होता था कि भाई इतना मेहनत से मैं आया हूँ और आप लोग नहीं दिख रहे हो. सो आई एम वेरी हैप्पी, वेरी थैंक्स अ लॉट फॉर एवरीबडी. एंड डिसाइड फॉर द राइट डिसीजन, फॉर द राइट यूनिवर्सिटी एंड कंट्री. स्लो एंड स्टडीली डिसाइड करो, कोई प्रेशर में मत आओ. चाहे कोई भी बोल दे आपको कि भाई नीट का खत्म हो रहा है, अभी तो आप सीटें खत्म हो रही है, ओके थैंक यू बोल के निकल जाओ वहां से, आपका एडमिशन कोई नहीं रोक सकता। बस कीप योर माइंड कूल, do your own research, think till PG. There is nothing that can stop you from becoming a good doctor. I can assure you that. Okay? Be in touch and enjoy your weekend. Thank you. Bye bye.